are back. So, for this episode, I don't know when it's coming out, but this is technically going to be the 500 subscriber episode. If this gets in late, I don't know when this is going to be recorded or sent. There are things that have been happening, coronavirus, all the stuff that's been going on with that. So if this gets a little late, I am sorry. Just to go ahead. Last time we left off, we cleared a whole entire route to get to this new city, and we are waiting to see what wonders are lied ahead. So there's going to be a lot of things to do here. And this will be all packed in one episode. I did not mean to go in here. This is going to be extremely later. I meant to go grab this. BB up. So now, whoop. You are wondering, hey, why does that sound like a little kid's chuckle thing? And why is it called PP up? So whatever move I would ever want, if you could see here, it's asking, what? Boost the PP of which move? Boost the power points of which move? Right now, all these moves are basically going to be changed, if not used very little. So, in turn, I am going to keep this. It boosts it so you can use it more in battle, which is extremely useful. But right now, there are no moves that I want permanently. So, we're going to be keeping it. So, we have a couple of things to do here. We actually have two massive things to do here. Massive. I like to say it like that. Massive. We go in here and we're like, oh, what the heck is this? The music's nice too. It's like meme music. I'm just gonna let you listen to it a little bit. Okay, so apparently that's the father, and they just gave you a little hint. I don't even remember this guy. But, yeah, sometimes you hear this music in, memes and whatnot. Or at least I hear it in some memes, because it's definitely a meme tune. And plus, the music's fire. So now with that, you're like, hey, why is there a gambling place in Pokemon? Wait, this guy? I think it's this guy. Nope, it's not this guy. It's this guy. It's not this guy. Oh, God, what the hell? What the... I am totally forgetting where the heck this guy has its secret stuff. Because... What the? I asked. Liar. Clown giving him away. Okay, He looks like a stupid clown. Okay, so wait. There, that. Oh, I think I know what they mean. Hopes and dreams. Yaha! Right. Coin case. So basically, you're asking, hey, why is there a thing called a coin case? Well, guess what, people? It's another type of money. And you're going to be asking, oh, wait, I saw some TMs on the corner here inside this place. I am not going to be using the coin case. Because you have to spend hecka bucks. And in turn for that, look at this. Look at all these. There are really good moves, like TM13, that's Ice Beam, one of the, I would say, basically in this generation, the most powerful Ice-type move. Not in terms of power, but just in its overall usage and usability. TM24 Thunderbolt, one of the most popular electric type moves, one of the best. All of these moves are insanely good, but you have to grind here. And you're like, oh, maybe it'll take like an hour. I would say if you would get lucky, possibly 3, just to get those. And if you're like, hey, I wonder if there's any other way to get some coins. 500 coins for $10,000. I have saved up most of my money except for that Moo Moo Milk thing, and beforehand I maybe had like 350,000, I'm not even sure. This thing, it's so expensive. And then you have to use coins. And then you have to do slots. I'm just gonna show like one set of slots. Costs just $1,000 just to have 50 coins. And then you gotta match them. And I already failed. Look at that. Then you do... yeah. Okay. That was 10. There are so many possibilities and combinations. Like, if you saw cherries, Team Galactic, replays, there's just so much, and it just takes so much time. If I want to waste about a quarter of my life, yeah, I would do it. But, unfortunately, I like to have my life. You know, I like life. I like to have life. So we're going to be completely ignoring that. But instead, we're going to go in this building. Going to be like, hey, what the heck is this place? So you're like, oh, this is the Pokemon Mart. By the way, these are our first Ultra Balls. These are basically one of the best Pokeballs in the whole entire game. And they're really good, so I'm going to have to go over all these new things. Pokédoll. It's, if you remember the Smoke Ball from a couple episodes back, it can be used to flee from any Pokemon battle. But the catch, you can buy it and use it as an item, but it is only one use. So then it disappears. It's like, yeah, bye. Repels. We've seen repels before. Super repels 200 steps, but this time max repels 250 steps. I feel personally that super repels are a little bit more worth it, but max repels, if you just have a lot of dollars, basically that's for you. And then all these mails are completely useless because that it was an online portion where you got to do that stuff. So we're gonna go into this hyper potions. Remember Moo Moo Milks? This basically heals up your Pokemon to full, because not a lot of Pokemon get 200 HP points, and if they do, you'll be post-game. Personally, I feel like this would be useful, but right now, I want to save up on my money. Max Potions, completely useless. It does say it heals in HP of a single Pokemon, but half of that just heals 200, and like one of that could basically heal up a Pokemon to full. Later on, we'll be getting one last healing item that is the best in the game, but max potions are basically completely useless. Revives, we've seen them before. I mean, I'll probably get 4 just to get 5. And then all this other stuff, full heal, all that stuff. You might be wondering, who's this chick? Welcome to the fabulous Veilstone department store. Yep, this is a department store, and look at that. They have floors, battle collection, TM corner, Poké Dolls and goods, rooftop plaza. We have a lot of things to look at, so you better get ready. Okay, yep. Basically, this girl gives out masks if you ever do those pokey fashion things, which in turn I'm not, because this game is a little bad at that. counter app. Basic, oh god, I think, yeah. Basically counts up to 9,999. Yeah. And so if you ever want to count out certain steps, like how many steps you've taken to hatch a Pokemon egg, if you ever do the Pokemon eggs, or if you do something like that, or if you want to level up happiness, stuff like that. So these, dog. I am not buying these just so that I could keep my money, but this permanently raises the it permanently raises one of the Pokemon stats. So protein raises attack, defense, special attack, special defense, speed, HP. HP up, really basically straight to the point, but these others really have no idea. You have no idea. You have to read the definition. I think if you get into it, I believe that it raises IVs. I am probably wrong. Everybody in the comments is going to be like, yeah, it's wrong, blah, blah, blah. I am going to be saying that, and it's probably going to be wrong. EVs, I think, are evolutionary points. I don't know. And basically, you know all the X things, and they stink. Basically, what's recommended. Yeah, ask for what's recommended, you know. So basically, they're just explaining that, hey, it's going to be raising HP. Wonder what's here. Okay. These are the most powerful moves that you will get in the game. Though, on the flip side, some of them are not really good, accuracy-wise, but some of them are basically going to be the best moves that you get. Fire Blast is TM38. It is a 120 power move. These are the strongest moves that we are going to be seeing for a long time. Thunder, not Thunderbolt, Thunder. This does 120 power and has 70 accuracy. This one has 85. You're wondering, why does this have 85? This is 5 power points. This is 10 power points. Blizzard. Basically, extremely powerful ice type attack, but one of the worst ones to use in the game, because it has 5 power points and 70% accuracy. In Gen 1, this was the most powerful move in the game. Hands down, you can't say anything to it. The freezing target solid, it's just like another sleep thing. In Gen 1, if you got frozen, you were dead. You got frozen for the rest of the game unless you were hit by a fire type move, which really, a trainer had to be stupid in order to do it. Solar Beam. 100 accuracy, 120 power move, but it takes 2 turns unless in Sun. Not a lot of people use this unless they're in pure dedicated Sun teams, which my team really is not using a Sun-based strategy. Focus Blast. A lot of people use this. Though, on the flip side, it is very unreliable. It is 70% accurate in its 70% accuracy, and has 5 power points. This is one of the only special fighting type moves in the game, though, after the physical special split, and this was a new move that was added into Diamond and Pearl and Platinum. But you basically had to get this, Vacuum Wave, which is 40 power, or Aura Sphere, which was on Lucario, and basically really nothing else except on Legendary Dragons. If you wanted a special fighting type move on a lot of Pokemon, this was your choice. Really, I have Meditite. I don't need a special, so I'm really good with that right now. This is Hyper Beam. One of the most powerful moves in Generation 1, but now has just been basically nerfed into oblivion. If you KO'd a Pokemon in Generation 1 with this and one hit KO'd it, it was done. And you got to use it the next turn. But now in the next generations, you still have to regain its energy. So it's use it, You have to wait a turn, you can use it again. But that Pokemon, your opposing Pokemon can set up some status boosting moves, set up some paralyzing, toxic, or do a big hit to you. Not good. I am going to be purchasing Thunder. You're going to be asking, hey, didn't you say Thunder was a little inaccurate? True, but we really, have absolutely no electric type attacks that are really good. I am keeping Shockwave for a last team member, and plus that Pokemon can learn electric type moves. So, I'm just using this for coverage right now. And plus, this is technically, I can get this as many times as we want. This TM will lose eventually, but on the flip side, will be able to be purchased infinitely. It's sort of one-way, two-way street. Look. It's cool. Not going to be using it. Mischievous has officially learned Thunder. Fire Blast, I would be really liking it. But really, none of our team are going to be learning Fire-type moves. It's a little unfortunate, but I don't think any of our team can really learn Fire-type moves. Unless, like, punches or elemental punches and stuff like that, but I think that's going to be later down the road, like, extremely later. So, these are just like all the terrible TMs. Nature Power basically throws a berry. Pretty useless. And the berry determines its type and power. You really don't be getting a lot of berries, and it's basically one move, it's gone. You use the berry, it's done. It's really useless. I believe yeah, this is Protect. We've seen Protect before. If not, we've seen Detect. This basically protects the user for one turn. So this is really good if you want to stall out an enemy with toxic, burn damage, stuff like that. But if you use it in succession, it lowers the chances that you can use it. It's decent, but really right now I'm not using stall tactics. This is Endure, so if you ever want to use Endeavor, which we had on our Staravia, and Quick Attack, basically use Endure, Endeavor, Quick Attack, that's a KO. Even if it's the most powerful Pokemon alive, no matter what, it will still survive. It's very interesting to use. Or you could use another item which is a lot better for the strategy. It's very hard to use. Safeguard. It prevents status problems. It's useless. You can use so many healing items, you're not gonna be needing this. The only reason why you see this in competitive is with Wobbuffet. That's it, because it can only learn that, and Wobbuffet has the not worst moves, but the worst move selection in the whole entire game, so they just throw it on there. This is Reflect, which halves damage from physical type moves for 5 turns. This is pretty decent. Use this in a lot of stall-based matchmaking, stuff like that. Not using stall, not going to be using it. This is Light Screen. This is the special version of Reflect. Same exact thing as Reflect, but basically for special type attack moves. Not going to be using it. This we might be using, unless if I look at a guide. This is called Flash, where this gets to illuminate caves and lowers foes' accuracy. This is useless, and Game Freak even knew that, so they got rid of it the next couple generations. Unless you're counting Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire, where Flash originally originated in the previous versions of those games where they remade them. Still not the point. Still, it's really bad. We go up another. This is basically for bases and your underground base, which I never went over because you can't even use those bases anymore because Nintendo Online Connection died with this. And plus, this is on a emulator, so this is sort of not usable. And lastly, lastly, this is just the roof. This is a pretty cool item, not going to be using it. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, and plus it hurts. Wait. Oh yeah, so if you were like, wow, that Moo Moo milk was expensive, you have so many choices now. You can use lemonade, so basically you can obtain a fresh water for $200. That is a super potion, but better, because it only costs $200, while the super potion costs a lot more. In later games, they nerfed all these drinks so that they'll be useless and actually have a reason to buy a super potion. For these games, though, it's really useful to get these, but I've already gotten the Moo Moo Milks. I am pretty good. So basically, in order for you to take the escalator, you could just go straight. And, yep, there we are. So this is the department store. We'll probably be in here a couple more times, getting some potions, whatnot, stuff like that. But for right now, we're going to be doing the gym. I actually zoomed past this. I didn't really even think. I'm probably going to complete all of Veilstone City this episode. Oh, hello there. Are going to take the gym challenge? Yep. Basically, she was telling us about the department store, but we already looked at it. So we have multiple choices for this gym. We can either... Yeah, we're going to be using Meditite, because that's low. Hello, how's it going? Champ to be the gym leader is a user fighting type Pokemon. She's a terror against normal type Pokemon. And it's a big but just between you and me, Mei and the gym leader said flying type and psychic type Pokemon could be real trouble for her. You know, Pokemon types, that could also work. Karate quads. This is basically a gym dojo. Gym dojo? Yeah, gym dojo. And we're going to be seeing Machokes, which is the evolution of Machops. We're going to be seeing a lot of fighting types. Some Meditites, but usually we're going to be seeing pure fighting types. Confusion will be doing a lot of damage. A lot of damage, I just said a chunk. But Confusion, you know, can also work out. Vital Throw. That is a move which is always accurate, but always moves in the last turn, and it's like last priority. So it's always accurate, but last priority, and does a decent amount of damage. Come on, get confused. Yeah. I think I am going to... Yeah, I'm going to do that. Machoke's down and out for the count. Ooh, a lot of experience. And level 27. Meditite. This is where we switch out. But I am actually going to be going in Mischievous. I want to test out that Thunder attack that we got. It's probably going to miss just because of its 70% accuracy. Because I usually get unlucky with these. But on the same time, you know, it's a really powerful move. Oh, wow, it actually didn't miss. And just a straight up one-hit KO. Extremely powerful. It is the most powerful move we have on any single type of Pokemon right now. That's how powerful. Pain Split. Yeah, dang. Okay. Pain Split. User adds its HP to the first Pokemon, then equally shares with the combined HP of a foe. So basically, if Misdreavus has lower HP than the opposing Pokemon use Pain Split, it takes some of the HP and equalizes it. It's sort of like an HP recovering move, but if you use it when Misdreavus has more HP than the opponent, you lose HP and give it to the opponent. So you gotta be really careful with that. I am going to be keeping Confuse Ray just because I feel like personally that it will be a little bit more useful. I'm hungry, kid. Well, cool. Get a sandwich. I don't know. Heal up. Sudowoodo will basically be seeing... Actually, wait. Why'd I do that? Why'd I do that? Sudowoodo, wait, let me check. Sudowoodo will be seeing absolutely no screen time this episode, if not at basically nothing. Maybe a little bit, I'm not sure. But he's definitely not going to be seeing it in this gym, because fighting types are really good against rock types. Super effective types. These have 3 Pokemon, oh god. Machoke. Confusion attack. Karate chop. Oof. And that was a critical hit. Karate chops have increased chance of critical hits. Forgot to say that. So Foresight is literally useless on me because it only allows Ghost-type Pokemon to be hit by Normal-type moves. I believe fighting. Actually, I'm not even sure about fighting, but I definitely know Normal-type moves. So it's really useless because I'm not even a Ghost-type, so that was just a waste of a move. And poor AI. Machop. I am actually going to be... You know, I can actually take a Machop. Let's see how much damage my Confusion will do. Yeah, it did a decent chunk. Confusion again. Look at that. Clean to a KO. 400 XP, not bad. You know what? I'm going to see if I can actually take it. 3 Confusion should do it. 3 to 4. Spam that Confusion. Oh, confused. If it actually gets hit, I will probably... Yeah. I will possibly, if it goes on a high roll, or if it doesn't do the lowest damage deal, it might be able to do a KO. Nope, it was a low roll. Low roll, high roll, so basically it could be a set amount of damage, and Seismic Toss. I will be living on 2 health. Seismic Toss does damage equal to your level. So right now, the Machoke's level is level 25. It did 25 damage. It's a good thing I had 27 HP. Does set damage, and also that's useful like stall. If your Pokemon's attack is really bad, like Chansey. Chansey is a really good user of Seismic Toss because it depended on its level, not its attack. Which really, that means if you just level it up, you'll be golden. Whoops. Yeah, super potion should be, yeah, that's good enough. Alright, now fighting this guy. All these karate guys. Well, okay, Meditite. This is where it goes to a standstill. And it's one level higher than me. Nice. I just might have to be spamming Confusion. I'll be a 4-hit KO. Unless if I get confused by this. And I was just wasting power. Detect, as I said before, basically Detect is the worst version of Protect because Detect only has 5 power points while Protect only has 10 power points, so Protect is the better Detect. That is a mouthful, and that is a tongue twister. I don't even know how I didn't get that tongue-tied. Meditate. That raises his attack by 1 stage. I mean, that's cool and all, but I'd rather just kill you. And there she blows. Meditate, level 28, caught up with most of the rest of the team. Sudowoodo, we're probably gonna be we're gonna have to be losing. Oi, if I can speak. We're probably going to have to be using a lot next episode. I'm actually going to be switching out Prinplup. So, I believe, yep. So as you see here, there's like these thingies. Wait. These things where you can move them and adjust it so that you can do this. Okay. So now I go in there. And yeah. I'm gonna have to be fighting this guy, so. After this, I'm going to quickly heal up, and then I will be back. So after this battle, we're going to do one more battle. I'm going to pause, heal up, then we will be back. Machoke. Again. These guys really love their Machokes. Bubble Beam. They like bubble beams. That'll be a 3-hit KO. Of course, a critical hit. Hope to God he doesn't use Karate Chop again. If not, I'm dead. Or I just return with the high roll. Wait, that was a high roll. Jeez. And level 28 with Prinplup. Fury Attack. Useless. Fury Attack is a 2 to 5 hitting move that hits a Pokemon 2 to 5 times. It has very low accuracy and has very low power points. Really bad. I'm just gonna do it quickly. Misdreavus. Machoke should not be able to do anything to me, and I'm going to be doing a Psybeam. Misdreavus' special attack is higher than Meditite, so even though Meditite has a stab attack bonus, this should be doing a lot more. Yep. Look at that. Now one more Psybeam should do the trick. And there she blows. Look at that. Clean 2-hit KO. I want to get Staravia in on some action. I want to get a team effort here. Okay, that took long enough. And Intimidate. This is going to be really good against the gym leader, because it's basically all physical attacks. Mostly, except the last one. And that's going to be a doozy. Wow, almost 1-hit KO. And he just used Leer. Oi. My Staravia will kick your butt. Quick attack. There she blows. Crunched. Okay, so I go over here. Actually, dang, I forgot to pause it. Whatever, you can see me and I can talk. So how have you guys been? I know it's been very crazy outside with the coronavirus and all that stuff. How's everything been? I know that it's been very insane with all the current status, but I hope you guys are doing pretty well and watching videos, preferably of mine. If not, watch Zach's. No, he really like that. Okay, so now going all the way back. And you see there on the bottom right, there was a Team Galactic run. You're probably wondering, what are they doing there? We won't be finding out for a long time. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do all these puzzles again. So now I do this, 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 ah, there, there, there. Whoops. Got that. Now I gotta do this. I could go back there. It takes me 50 minutes. Okay, there you go. Go up here. There you go. I'm just getting ready for the upcoming battle. I am going to be putting Misdreavus up front. Yeah, if you see her, that's the gym leader. I'm actually going to be putting Staravia up front. I just realized something. Oh yeah, I just realized. So, there. Actually, I gotta do this. Gotta do this. Then this. Then this. And now, here we go. Hello, I am pleased to meet you. I am Aileen. I am the city gym leader. I don't really know what it means to be strong or how I got to be a gym leader, but I will do the best I can as the gym leader. I take battling very seriously whenever you're ready. Battle time. Na, 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 na. Mm, mm. So first Pokemon is a Meditite. As we've seen before, my Meditites are really powerful on this physical attack, so that's why I actually took out Staravia to intimidate it. Now I'm going to go for a straight up Aerial Ace. See if that can at least massively damage it, if not one hit KO it. It actually did a one clean hit, 1 KO. 526 experience. Machoke. I'm going to be switching out for Misdreavus. I'm going to be going in for about 2 Psybeams, should be able to do it. Machoke really has nothing to deal with me. If not, he has very little. Psybeam. Unless he has Foresight, I do not remember his moveset off the top of the dome. Rock Tomb, he had that. Well, it should be doing very little. Yeah, little. Speed down, that's pretty unfortunate, but I should be faster, if not, yeah, faster. The next one. Hoodog, that's a doozy. So we better get ready. We're going to be sending out Meditite. Lucario. If anybody knows this Pokemon, they know that it's either A, powerful, or B, basically, if not one of the box art Pokemon of this game. Basically, if you knew about Diamond and Pearl, you knew about Lucario. Bone Rush. That is a 2-5 hitting ground type move where it's very powerful. Not very powerful, but it's pretty powerful. Lucario, would it be able to do a 2-hit KO? Drain Punch. A new move. And that hurts pretty massively. It's basically Absorb, but for fighting type moves. Really isn't that good in this game. And she's gonna now heal up. But I did inflict the defense down. Now the Rock Smash, Hyper Potion. That's basically straight up insta-heal. Come on. Ooh. Now the defense down. Even if she heals up again, it's gonna be a 1-hit KO. Ow. Well, unless that, yeah. Ooh. If this does about one more hit, yeah, I'm dead. I'm gonna do something risky. It's gonna go for a Drain Punch, I know that, and that's why I'm gonna go for a low kick, because it has 2 defense downs. Sudowoodo has very high bulk, so it should be able to tank this. Tank it did barely. And it basically healed up nothing. Low kick determines on the weight. Lucario is pretty hefty, and it has 2 defense downs. That should have been, yep. With those Rock Smash defense downs. So, everybody did a decent job. It was basically the whole team, except Prinplup, because I totally forgot that he had a part in our team. But everybody did really good in this gym. Even Sudowoodo, even the weakness, came out as a victory, so, yeah. So, Fly. We'll figure out that later. TM60, she is going to explain that, is Drain Punch. It's not really that good in this generation. It becomes better later, because right now it only has 5 power points. And it only has 60 power. I would rather not teach it to anything that can punch. Hey, can you please tell me I dropped my Pokedex by accident? Team Galactic found it. I'll be waiting in front of the warehouses. Please come. We are going to be doing this battle, and then we are going to be calling this episode an end. We did a really good job exploring Valstone City today, and I consider this a very successful mission. I know there's a couple of other things that I forgot, but those really aren't necessities. If not, there really aren't necessities. As I said before, I'm not going to be doing a 100% complete walkthrough, just because you would basically be seeing another 50 episodes on top of the whole entire order that I've already had. But I consider this a victory, because now look at this. Look at our badge case. Well, wait. 3 badges now, haha. I consider that very successful. Extremely successful. Now we only have 5 gym leaders left. So I'm going to be putting out Sudowoodo, because he just hasn't had a lot of screen time today. He did help crucially against Lucario, but I still want him to see a little bit of limelight. No, actually I'm going to do Prinplup, because he really did help out with the gym. Wow, mommies? Mommies. United, our gym team has no chance of losing. Hope so. Hope you know what you're doing. Ah, 2 a pop. Dang. Well, good thing I still have Rock Tomb, so this won't be that bad. Clefairy. Rock Tomb on Beautifly. Mega Drain on Prinplup. Did a chunk. Oh wow, they're all attacking me. Psybeam on Dustox. If we've ever seen the Dustox before, I'm not sure. If so, that's basically the other version of Beautifly. Wurmple has a split evolution, which goes into Dustox and Beautifly. Gravity. I think that allows flying type moves to be hit by ground type moves, I believe. I'm going to be using Bubble Beam on Stunky. Good thing I didn't use on Dustox. Finally, attack something else other than me. Pop, 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 pop. That should do, yeah, some decent damage. And Clefairy really isn't doing anything nice. And he used 2 protects in a row. Well, that's lucky. Oof. And infatuated Stunky. And Stunky's dead. Would you look at that? Metronome. It chooses any move in the whole entire game except some few. I don't even remember them off the top of the head. But they're like these extreme circumstantial moves that only certain Pokemon can use. It's weird. Like Dark Void's one of them or something, I don't even know. At least it's now attacking. Power Gem, that is a special rock type move. Most powerful, I think, at least until from this game. And Gust. Double Beam. Come on. I guess I'll do Peck. Ugh. Metronome. Air Slash. Wow, it's getting all these really good moves out of Metronome. Air Slash is one of the best special flying type moves in the whole entire game. Sing, rip. Psybeam. Heck. Critical hit. Still have one other one on the bottom of that. On the bottom? Croagunk. Alright, one more peck should do the trick. Never mind, it gets put to sleep. It's fast asleep once again. Triple kick, really useless. That's a fighting type triple move. Fighting type 3-turn move. Like, uses 3 times. It has like some, I think it gets increased with power. It starts out with like a low power, then goes to a medium, then a high. It's only used for like the Pokemon Hitmontop, which we won't even be seeing this game. Done by 2 kids, this isn't right. I should have kept my head down and just watch the warehouse. Aw, that stinks. Our Pokemon are chumps. We should get new ones from headquarters. Who cares about some Pokedex anyway? Team Galactic's going to own all the Pokemon in the world. No, in the universe. Take it. Take your Pokedex. So apparently they're at Pastoria City, which is a new place that we haven't heard of yet. The Great Marsh? Well, ladies and gentlemen, we have officially are starting to hit the end of the road. I know that today has been a crazy episode. In one episode, we completed one of the biggest cities in the game, if not the biggest, in all of Sinnoh. And I would just like to thank you guys for coming along this ride. We will be back another time, another place, and we will be back with a new episode of Pokemon Pearl. So I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe, do what all you guys love to do, and I'll talk to you guys later. Okay, bye-bye.